Hello. Hello, hello. How is everybody? Am I voluming? Yes, I am. Very cool, very cool. Hope everyone's having a good night tonight. Cause I am. I totally didn't get distracted by piano or anything. Never has ever happened before. Totally am not stalling as I try and figure out where my screen is. No, I would never. I would never do such a thing ever. Hello, Kairos. Nice to see you. Hello, Victoria. Hello, Ivory. And hello, Tuesday, if you're still here. Yeah. One of these days, I'm not going to get distracted by piano. One of these days. Went to the zoo. Oh, I love the zoo. Is it... What zoo is it? There's a real big one in Ohio, isn't there? Are you in Ohio? Am I making that? Am I? I don't know. It was a day. Toronto has a huge zoo. My God, it's a big one. What are we doing tonight? What are we doing? What's happening here? I am not drunk. Unfortunately or fortunately, I did forget my water, but it is behind me inside. I cannot sit in my couch because all the animals are on it, so. I remember correctly? Okay, that's good. One day I will get a chair that doesn't squeak like crazy. But until that day, squeaky chair it is. Alright. Well, how was this morning? What? You moved? That's crazy. Congrats? Question mark? Having lots of fun with this new storyline. That's good. We love a new storyline that is fun, engaging. I've been having fun with what I'm working on, so that's relatable. Oh, we're gonna be really annoying and just go up and down, up and down. Okay, there we go. Fixed it. Been writing about my boy Dennis. Working real hard on the story. I should just do piano practice with you guys. Then you'll know why I'm late. You can listen to me fail to do anything. Fail to hit the same key over and over again. It gets monotonous. I wouldn't subject anyone to it. Except Ursula. I do subject Ursula to it. But, you know. Whoop. I hit the microphone. And in not a way to like punch you guys, but like in a way that stops my pencil. I'm working on commissions again. Because I did get to do comics earlier. Well, that's exciting. It's good that you have commissions. Moved into college dorm, so mostly bad, but hopefully it gets better once the classes start and I'm not stuck in the residence hall all day. Ugh. That sounds stressful. I've only ever lived with my family and then Ursula. I've been living the Ursula life for a long time. We got together and on 10/10/10. So it's really easy to know how long we've been together. Coming up on year 14. Crazy. That's wild. Been with that lady so long. No wonder we've got so many comics done. I've been doing music lessons on Duolingo. It's basically a rhythm game, but less fun. Tonight I'm redrawing prologue pages. Almost done all the hard pages, so that's exciting. Did y'all do that on purpose? I did. I did, in fact. ask her out on 10-10-10 because it did make life easier. We forget our anniversaries half the time. So our dating anniversary is 10-10-10. Our wedding anniversary is 2019? May 13th. And our engagement anniversary is on Shitty Christmas, aka February 25th. I know them all. Does Ursula? No. Do we frequently forget? Yes, because we have ADHD, and that's a power move. Power move is when we both forget the anniversary, and my mom sends us a message like, happy anniversary. I'm like, oh, right, that. I always forget that people be celebrating other people's anniversaries. That's like such an old person thing to do, because that's just flexing, right? Like my grandma has like her 30 millionth, I was gonna say 37th, but I think it's like 70 something years together or something crazy, like 50 years together. It's like, whoa, okay. Just everyone show up. Let them flex on you how long they've been married. Why is February 25th Shitty Christmas? Shitty Christmas is when Ursula used to work at, when she used to work at the coffee shop. It was a coffee shop that was at a college in like on campus. So they'd lay everyone off for the holidays. You wouldn't have a job. So we never had money on the holidays, so we just decided to start doing Christmas on February, and we titled it Shitty Christmas. It's like a consolation Christmas, and we usually just got each other stuff from like the dollar store and whatnot. So on Shitty Christmas, I made a whole big thing. One Shitty Christmas. I went all out. And then I got her a ring and she got me socks. It was crazy. She has since lost the ring. We have gotten multiple wedding rings that we have lost. Good thing we were aware we would do this, and our rings are like $50 each. I have a wedding ring. I never wear it. It's uncomfortable. That's a nice practice. Yeah. Just keeping the holidays alive. Because we'd have like our family to hang out with for like real Christmas. But it was like when we did like the stuff together and got each other presents. Because like that would be like part of it, is just like getting family presents would already be like so much money, and having to spend like to get the dogs boarded, to go places. It's just a lot of money. So that's what we do. We do the Shitty Christmas. And yeah, it's a good time. Everything's cheap. Nothing's happening. You get all of the discount Valentine's Day stuff. What's your opinion on the best slushy flavor? I have no idea, man. I used to get like I loved Slurpees as a kid. That's where all of my money went for my paper route. I would just buy Slurpees, and I would just do swamp water, you know, where you just like every flavor. But like I feel like that doesn't count because it's like those kind of things, they're just different pops, right? They're pop but slushy formed. Um but like slush puppies or whatever, like those things, I have no opinion. They all seem the same to me. Like blue, red, it's just what color do I want my tongue to be? Swamp water is goated. It really is. Like you try and pack it as high as possible. You put the lid on and then you keep filling it so that it fills into the lid. Yeah. I like grape. Grape is a good like fake flavor. I like fake grape. I'm not an elitist. My favorite like soda kind of drink, I like root beer and I like cream soda. We got this like cream soda seltzer water that I loved, where it's it's awful if you don't like seltzer, but like it's like sugarless cream soda. It's the weirdest experience ever, but it hits when I'm not feeling like having any sort of like sweetener. It's weird. It's weird that it has like, I don't know. A perfect opportunity to pick up an Arctic Fox plushie at the zoo today, but I passed. And now I want the opportunity back. Every time I go to the zoo, I always get a plushie. But I just love plushies. And the zoo is where you can find like the weird animals that don't have plushies. I always try to get the strangest animal. It's the same with like when I go to conventions, I try to get the I look at all the Pokemon available and I pick the weirdest one. I have like a Pumpkaboo. I have a Glaceon. Scraggy, Sableye. I got a Magikarp, but like, come on, you know? When Ursula was at her shitty job, I would attach supportive messages onto the Magikarp and leave it on her desk. Every time I go to the zoo, a penguin mysteriously disappears. It's amazing. I always find some really obscure ungulate and go like, Pong! Oh my god, the Calgary Zoo had, is it Hyraxes? Oh my god, I love those thingies. Oh, hey Valerie, nice to see you. Hope you're having a good time. My pen? Oh, that is an eraser. That's why it's not working. It is, okay. Whew. It's weird. I haven't been drawing during the day. I've been doing like I've been pacing myself really good by just working on the streams. Because I don't really need to be rushing anything by any means. And so I haven't been getting like hand hurty. What would a penguin meat even taste like? I bet it'd be very fatty. Like a very fatty chicken. Penguins are what? Carnivores? They have to be. I mean, are they omnivores or carnivores? Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's the freaking Arctic. If you eat algae, you're a carnivore, you know? Okay, like, obviously, like, lemmings and stuff. They eat the little lichens and whatever. Antarctica, though. Antarctica? I'm not talking North Pole. Hence penguins, I guess. Pescatarians. Piscivore. That's it. They eat fish, but piscivore is just a subtype of piss. Subtype of piss. Oh, subtype of carnivore. Same with insectivore. Insectivores are also carnivores. And then there's like there's different types of herbivores, and then there's the rarest of them all, the fungivore. There are very few fungivores. Because mushrooms, they developed a strat of being super freaking scary. It's like, okay, whatever. We won't eat you then, bud. Penguins are carnivores, but it feels wrong because they don't have carnivore vibes. Yeah, a lot of animals are carnivore. The stream can't not mention piss. It's true. I've left my vor phase. I'm into the piss phase. I'm into the piss phase of my career. uh. I just find things funny, guys. We've jumped fetishes. Yeah. Vor fascinates me to this day. I don't like it, but it fascinates me on a just a sheer conceptual level. It's something else. Oh, tomorrow is 9 point updates tomorrow. Write it in your calendars. Ugh. Magpie updated today, but apparently I don't have updates scheduled, so I had to wake up and do it yet again. I did that with Pretty Mouth this week. I probably have to sit down and buffer a few. Like, it's not that they're not done, it's just like the last little step where I put it all together. Nine point, yeah. If you do get into line art, I advise you make your pens super big. You don't want those juicy. If you want those juicy line weights, that way you can avoid wrist hurty and do thick lines. Yeah. I am always I'm pretty bad at like keeping my pen a good size. I tend to make mine too small and press too hard. I'm very heavy-handed. That's something I am very well aware of. Just by default, I have a strong grip on a pencil, my friends. I would buy the books if I wasn't so broke. The 9-point books? I mean, there's only the one, so it's better to wait anyways, because I'm probably just waiting. I'm probably gonna do like a volume on volume 1 whenever that comes out. Whenever it's popular enough. Do that Kickstarter. But it'd have to be pretty popular before I can do that with 9-point, because the volumes are huge. They're like 200 to 300 pages per volume. And I'm very persnickety about them because there's 9 volumes. Because it's 9-point. I am currently writing volume 6. Oh my god, I'm writing volume 6 of Magpie too. Magpie volumes are way shorter. They're like 100 pages each. I remember when Webtoons didn't have a schedule feature and at all and had to set an alarm to update my comic. Oh, that's the worst. What if you overshot and had to do 10? Oh, 10. Oh, 10 volumes. Oh. Oopsies. Well, it's good. That's why I'm writing it before I publish it, because I can cut it down if needed. I'm pretty good at sticking to my giant goals. That said, Magpie has grown exponentially. But because 9-point is so big, like I have tons of space to do what I want to do. Because I don't always hit 300, so that's good. Oh, I need to go to the washroom. I'll be right back. I will put the little BRB guy. Hey, it didn't even crash. It didn't even. I didn't even do it. So I wasn't even gone long enough for the streamy thing to go. the screen share. That's it. Whew. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention in the last few happens. What just happened? I just left for a bit. I'm back. Had to go to the washroom. Oh my god. I've been eating a lot of fruit, basically, is my problem. I exploded a cherry all over my shirt today. It was such a mess. I've come up with a solution. If you ended up doing 10 volumes worth of story, you could just label the 10th one 9.9. Oh, you got it. You figured it out. You've cracked the code. Or I can just be like, oh, epilogue, you know? Huh. There's ways around it. But, you know. God knows, like, how long that's gonna take me to get to. Dennis, you're so cool. You're just such a cool guy. Once I'm done streaming, it'll quite a while, honestly. But once I'm done, I'm gonna write so much more Dennis. The volume I'm working on is just Dennis. it's the B plot is Dennis, the A plot is Dennis. It's the Dennis volume. So I'm feeling the Dennis vibe. It's Dennis time, yeah. Getting into backstory. Yeah, because like one of the plot lines is backstory. And the other is front story. And Magpie doesn't really have that many POV switches in general. Oh, and Amanda, obviously. Yeah, Amanda's plotline. She's kind of important. But not as important as Dennis in this volume, honestly. It's because I didn't explain a lot that is necessary for the story to continue. Remember that time that we talked about Dennis for a long time? Do you like to sing? Just a random question. I do enjoy singing. I love me to sing. Am I talented at it? No. However, I enjoy it. And I know I honestly should get better at it just because I have a tendency to hurt my throat doing it wrong. I sit lazy like. But echolalia go burr. It's a good stem. I would like to say I am talented, but I'm most likely mediocre from a statistical standpoint. I mean, at that point, like, what is even talent anyways, right? I talked to Ursula about my opinions on Webtoon TikTok last night. I reiterated to them, and she got very passionate with me about our opinions. She shares my thoughts, which is not surprising, because we share a brain. Um, I like to sing all sorts of things, from Tolkien's poems in song to Georgian chants from the church and other hymns to heavy metal and pop. Webtoon TikTok. I was trying to get into TikTok because I was like, oh, I should probably look into this because it's video production or whatever, like what's on TikTok, and I very quickly decided that I did not want to be on TikTok. And I just have a lot of opinions, and they're not really directed at individuals or anything. It's a cultural thing that I don't love. I've been attempted writing my own songs, but I haven't finished any as of yet. That's cool. I've always wanted to make music, to write music and stuff. I've written songs, like, lyrically, I've written some songs, but not, you know, like in a, oh no, we got 5% battery life on my pen. We might have to take a little charging break. Guys, I gotta remember to charge my pen after this. I always forget. Honestly, I should just steal Ursula's, but she doesn't have it down here. But we have 2 Apple pencils. It's like you constantly have to be posting in order to make it anywhere on TikTok. Yeah, that's fair. Just another part of it. I just don't like webtoon culture in general, honestly. And I just find TikTok very webtoon culture. And short form content obviously leads to a lot of like hot takes and discourse. And I hate art discourse. My Apple pencil fell into a pit of grease and the nib is one missing. Oh my god. I plan on picking up a project again to expand in my graphic novel. Very cool. Yeah, I write like song. I like to write basically poetry into books. I'm one of those people. I know people are really against like that's like one of those takes where it's just like, don't do that. People are bored by that, but I don't care. I don't care. Let me write some songs into my book, please and thank you. I don't care. It's my art. Art discourse is like living through a time loop. Okay. My hot take on hot takes is that I don't like them because a lot of the time I'd say most of the time it's just about dividing the community, you know? It's about dividing the community. It's like calling people lazy, the right way to do art, the wrong way to do art. Like, obviously, like, art drama, shitty people exist, whatever. Like, that's adjacent to it. But it's like the whole conversation that always comes around of like, who works harder, artists or writers? And you can like earnestly tuck in and come up with ideas on it, and I have, but it's such a stupid point because the real question being asked here is like, who deserves more money, right? And the answer is like uh the answer is that like writers and artists both deserve more money, and you're just being pitted against each other in like those kind of, in that discourse specifically. It's like making creatives dislike each other, putting each other in competition. Because like when someone does like something that is like a shortcut or whatever, it's like, oh, is this valid as art or whatever? But like, you don't care about that, you know? TikTok being anti-poem is why I don't use TikTok. Art discourses taught me humanity never learns from its mistakes. It's about dividing you. You know, you guys are. It's fighting over a crumb while someone else is eating the cake. You know, that's the feeling I get from art discourse all of the time. It's just so manufactured, and it comes from like such places of insecurity. Because like the one that always comes back is like tracing or whatever, right? And like plagiarism, that's one thing. Like that's a valid, interesting topic, I suppose. But tracing, it's like, who cares? Who cares? There's like this constant like conflict between people who do art fast and shitty and people who take forever. And my answer is you both are valid and deserve to not be homeless on the street. And the people who make things quick and do like shortcuts or whatever, like, whatever. Whatever. And I just hate Webtoon. I just hate it so much. It doesn't I don't talk about it much. I don't know. Maybe I do talk about it a lot, but I don't like it. I see it as like kind of like, I always see it as like Facebook or something. Like like it's an evil business. It's an evil corporation. Well, you can make things slow and shitty. Slow and shitty is valid. You know, I support my slow, shitty artists. I support all artists, man. We have to stand together. You talk about it a lot on stream, but you're right, you should talk about it like 800% more, maybe. Yeah. I just don't want to deal with the YouTube comments, because like it's one thing on stream where you can like talk about it, but and in real time kind of respond. I just hate YouTube comments and I will never respond to them. I love the heart function so that I can let people know that I read every comment, but I don't like to reply. I don't like to be in that. Because then you do have to deal with like the thing I'm the thing like I'm critiquing, like the insecurity comes out when you point out the insecurity in artists. Yeah. I'm sure it would come out if I ever actually make my video on where to post comics. Because I would 100% say that Webtoons is demonic. Oh, and I hate Tapas. I hate Tapas, and I hate the slack that Tapas gets from people. Because, like, Tapas is not different than Webtoon. The only difference is Tapas hasn't cornered the market, so it acts more friendly. I think. If it appeals underdoggy with you, whatever, but it's not. And then all the other ones that pop up, like, no. SMH, SMH. And that's what I felt when I went on TikTok, and everyone was like, this is the correct way to do comics. And I'm just like, I can never handle that sentence. Because I think, like, the more and more I do art, you know, obviously I've been working for 13 years on comics now, which is insane. Oh my god, that is insane. Actually, it's legitimately crazy. Yeah, but I've been doing it for 13 years, so like I know how things go. Comic elders, you know. My friends are pulling me out to watch a horror movie. Have fun. Enjoy. Enjoy your horror movie. I wonder how long I've been working on comics. It adds up quick, doesn't it? It feels like you get nothing done, but you get a lot done. In a weird way, I guess. I don't know. It's because you start young, right? On comics. Because I started when I was 16. That's when we started our first comic. What, like 2012? So that's... yeah. It's like 13 years, yeah. I always feel like I'm going so slow, but that's just comics, right? Like, comics are slow. I hate this grind set shit. Like I simultaneously, I'm like, it's fine if you want to grind, but like, I think it's cool to want to get tons of comics done really quick. Like, I think that's valid. I think that's a valid approach to comics. I think it's a valid approach to work on the same pages for 900,000 years. Like, I think those are both valid. They're both valid approaches to making comics. It depends on what you want. Do you want to get lots of comics done? Do you have lots of stories to tell? Then maybe don't be precious with it. If you have a magnum opus that you want to perfect, go for it. I'm really bad at grinding. even then I still look back and all I did and go, wow, that's a lot of art. Yeah, it adds up. It's just a slow kind of thing. Even if it's fast, it's kind of slow. And then I have the added benefit of my dad being a webcomic artist too. So like I've seen it all, man. I've seen it all. I was there. Yeah, I was in preschool when the early webcomics were popping off. Yeah, this is going to be a very easy scene to do the whites for. Because it's Amanda and Margie. So, it's just going to be bubbles and then their eyes, I guess. I just love making comics. I just love comics. I think comics are so dang cool. I think I've been feeling it. I think I have trouble looking through. I think I have trouble finding anything on like Webtoon or Tapas. So I've been going on Comic Fury, so like I get to see a lot more. I don't know, there's just a lot more diversity. Cause you're not trying to fit a mold. You know? Like you get control over your site. You can kind of post whatever you want. Whatever page size you want. That stuff's neat. So much more room for expression. These streams are so good because every time I see one of your panels, my third eye opens in ways to do my comics better. That's amazing. I'm happy to open your third eye repeatedly, making it blink. I tried to check, and I think I've been working on a comic since the beginning of 2021. Jeez. Ooh, you getting there. Sneaks up on you. I know, Magpie's been going on forever. I'm so glad it's coming back. I can't wait to, like, for some of, like, the old readership to filter in. That'll be so good. I'm gonna try moving my arm somewhere else. Whoa. Not my body. Ah. I'm getting spun around. Okay. How do I want to orient my human self? Eh. Like this? Like this? This is good? Whoa. Whoa. Ow. Okay. The mag reemerges. Oh no. Not the magpie. She's the bad guy. Do you guys know Ruby? From Rooster Teeth or whatever? And like how it had Chibi Ruby? If not, whatever. It's fine. I don't really watch either of them, but I I love the concept of Chibi Ruby. And in my heart, I'm always making Chibi Magpie, and that's the pie in the sky comic that will never exist. Just Magpie, but not depressing. Sorry, I'm uncultured. That's fine. It's just like a Magpie, but it's a gag a day. And they're just cute and everything's happy. Chibi Magpie. I love the Wheel BRB. One sec, I'll show it to you. I love that Ursula drew it wrong. That's not what Marvel looks like. She's like continually doing that. I have to fix all the ads because she got me an updated one, but I haven't updated the BRB one either. What if Magpie is silly instead of scary? Yeah, it's just like a cute slice of life where they live in Pinewood and have a good time. And there's no plot. Like, I just want like little cute comics of Chris startling Dennis. And Dylan being cute. Like Amanda babysitting Dylan, amazing. Trixie and Amanda being sports lesbians together, amazing. Coffee shop AU, let's go. Even Magpie can be cheap. Magpie herself, let her do fun things. Death isn't real in Chibi Magpie. Oh my goodness. Oh. I love rereading Magpie so that I can write it properly, because I need to like look at what I've written, because I can't. Counter it. What's that? What is it? What's that word? Conflict. Continuity? Something about the continuity. The Magpie BRB screen. Oh, it's true. Well, we got the Magpie streaming soon today. We did that one instead of Lul. Wait, sorry, wrong one. We did this one. We got that one. She's so cute. That's what we want. We want Chibi Trixie. We don't have a Chibi Mandy. I like the one comment on Webtoon that was on today's Magpie update, and it was just like it's spoilered, and it's like yes, lesbians, something like that. It was spoiler tagged. Spoiler lesbians. It's true. I guess so. People don't know. I got so many girl gays. What is this? It's like Books of Avo. Gays of Avo. Female gays of Avo. I love this face. My favorite. Ugh, mom. But can the make by herself wave goodbye to me? I'll ask Ursula to put it in her schedule. She's working on. She's almost done a new batch of a 9-point for me to color. I haven't finished the batch she sent me yet, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm really excited for the next few pages. She's got like 2 scenes done. It's like 20 pages, 20 more pages. So that's a lot of time because it's 2 pages per update we're going forward. So that's, how many is that? 20, 10. It'd be 10 weeks. So like 2 months? 2 months buffer? It's cool. On top of our already buffered buffer. And then they have like 4 other ones. So yeah. That'll be good. New 9-point incoming. It's so close. We're so close to seeing like the new stuff get posted. Like actually, legitimately. Because we're almost out of issue 2, which is... that's all the paid content. That's all the ones that came out. Oh, I love Margie. I'm writing Margie, so I am enjoying her. I love Amanda too. I just love everyone in Magpie. Even Finch. Especially Finch. I love Finch. It's not an even thing. Finch is my girly. Oh. Getting close to bad things happening in 9-point. That'll be exciting. Because it's all just been like happy kitty cats. We're done with happy kitty cats. Let's get messed up. This is McKay and Gray. 9-point doesn't get as messed up as my other stuff. To be fair. It's a lot more of a positive vibe. Bad things. You know what they say when I read... You know what I said when I read early 9-point? I go, not enough blood and death. Oh no. I wonder who dies first. Place your bets. It's Marble. I kill the main character. Page 1. Because he's a calico, duh. If you had to put them on a messed up scale from 1 to 10, how would it go? Okay, well I have 5 comics. I could put them in order from most messed up to least messed up. Wait. Okay, for least messed up, I would say Sovereign is the least messed up of my comics. It's just a romp. Not much else happens. It's just a good time. There's like 1 death. And then there's like, I guess there's like backstory death, but whatever. Marble dies like 30 pages into the first volume. Yeah, exactly. Ignoring the fact that we're like 70 pages into it and that hasn't happened, but it totally does happen actually. It's just not in the webcomic version. It's a exclusive thing that happens. Okay, so we got Sovereign, least messed up, just fun. Literally I wouldn't even say Sovereign is messed up. Sovereign is PG. There's like a little bit of blood, but it's like a little stab wound. But no one gets hurt really all that much. So it's a cartoon. Sovereign is so freaking messed up, man. I know. How could I ever imply otherwise? What's next? Okay. Now we have to debate. Okay. Okay. Well, I'll very quickly. I would say. I gotta assume that Pretty Mouth is up beside Magpie, but I'm not sure really. I'd have to remember what happens in Pretty Mouth. Like Pretty Mouth is weird, but I don't know if it's like messed up. It like depends on what you mean by like messed up. Cause like I could see an argument for Pretty Mouth being less messed up than like Pretty Mouth feels like the most messed up, but I'm pretty sure that's because it's finished. Yeah. Well, okay, comparing it to Avo, which is finished, I think like conceptually like Pretty Mouth has to be more messed up. Like Avo's a more hopeful world, but Avo also like it opens with the genocide scene with all of the rotting corpses, right? It's also the only one that got me censored, to be fair. It has someone's face gets ripped off in like both of them. You know? Someone's face gets ripped off in Avo, they get ripped off in Pretty Mouth. I think Avo like just has more time to do messed up things, I guess. But like concentrated messed upness, Pretty Mouth is a lot more messed up. Scene to scene. We love ripping off faces here. Did that too in my comic. I will say definitively Magpie is the most messed up of my comic. It's the most on all levels. Gore, it has the most explicit gore in it. It has every form of abuse. It has child murder, like tons of child murder. let's see if I can keep ads on YouTube. Yeah, Magpie pretty messed up. Gory iffy. Yeah. Magpie 100%, like 110% the most messed up of my comics. 9 Point isn't gory. 9 Point is with Sovereign on the gore level. It's not very explicit, but I would say that 9 Point is implicitly messed up. The implications in 9 Point can be pretty gnarly, because you're dealing with like a genocidal regime, you know. You there's there's a lot of like implicit awful that is occurring, and that does occur. But you can't say that it's worse than Magpie, even in that. Like, Magpie is implicitly bad because it's our world. But even what's shown... Yeah. Power scaling the scary comic themes. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, on a scale of like gore, it's very easy for me to... I still am not sure where I put Avo on that one, on that scale, because Avo's got some pretty gnarly gore, honestly. You know what Avo wins? Avo is the most sexual. Avo has the most sexuality. Avo has the most thirst. It's the thirstiest of all the comics. I think that's probably like an age range thing too, though, right? Because Avo's more like adult oriented. Avo's the most naked, but that one is by design because I didn't intend on making it a comic, so I didn't really think about those things. Whereas like if I was writing it as a comic, I might be a little more reticent. Which is kind of what I mean about art and, you know, how I get stifled by money interests or whatever. No titty. You get banned. To be honest, I kind of forget what happens in Pretty Mouth. So, I could be completely wrong. I do have a habit of being like, oh, it's not that bad to every single one of my comics, and then having someone point out that I am incorrect. What was it? I said that no one's died in Magpie. And Ursula looking at me. Ursula looking at me. I completely forgot. Comic sites, what the heck? Get all these pretty ladies out of here. Yeah, we only want... It's like that's the webcomic problem, isn't it? Or the comic book. It's a problem where you can't show a sexy lady. Can't show that. But then a bunch of really weird stuff is just normalized, you know? Really uncomfortable, weird stuff. But God forbid, two consenting adult women... Like it's not even like sex occurs in AVO, it's just sexuality, I guess. It's just nudity. A lot of the time it's just straight up nudity, like non-sexual nudity. You forgot the horrors. I always be forgetting the horrors. I always am convinced I'm not a horror writer until I realize that I am. It's because horror is so... It's one of the... It's kind of like comedy where you get kicked out of it. I don't know. People have like such very specific, weirdly stringent ideas of like what horror is. Like fantasy is such a wide genre, but God forbid... That's not real horror. It's like spicy food. It's like, oh, shut up. Just shut up. You're not special. You're not special. I hate the term psychological horror, even though it is objectively what I work on. It would be considered psychological horror, cosmic horror, all those genres, interrelated. But it's like, oh my frickin' god, you're not special. You're not better than the other ones. That's not real horror. I'm not scared of that. It's like, shut up. I hate every conversation about what is horror. Makes me feel like I'm not writing horror. Like, horror to me feels like a kind of genre that people outside of horror are better at pointing out than people who like horror. I think an average normie can point out horror better than most horror fans. They point at it and they're like, "Oh, that's spooky. That's scary. That's horror." You know? They might not appreciate it, but they're like, "That's weird and creepy." Roger Ebert is like, this horror movie is gross, so it's bad. Yeah. I hate that conversation. It's just, ugh. Just go away. Just stop. Stop having opinions, everybody, please. Thank you. It's not really. But I just really hate psychological horror. Not I don't okay, I don't hate psychological horror as a concept. Um it's definitely what I write. I 100% love me to write some psychological horror. I love, you know, people facing their own demons, whatever, dealing with, you know. I love the idea of like horror being like an extension of like mental states, right? That's cool. That's neat. But oh my god, I hate the people the kind of people who are like just look down at all other things. Like they don't like slashers and like creepypasta. They're just better than everything, and they're like, I like psychological horror. It's like, no, you don't. You just like to be a dumbass. I'm very spicy today. I'm sorry. Ugh. It's like no one's impressed. It's just hipsters. Horror hipsters. Like the only don't be spoiled. Sorry, speak the truth. Yeah. It's like the psychological horror starter pack is like, oh, I watched Guillermo del Toro and I played Silent Hill 2. Like I'm not even like I don't watch horror. I find it too scary personally. I don't. It makes me uncomfortable. I'm very easily scared. It ruins my sleep. I just don't like it. I don't like it. I write it, but it's so different to write horror than it is to experience it. To write it is to be the murderer. To consume it is to be the murdered, you know? Like I get to decide who lives and dies. That's a very different experience writing horror versus you got fave creepypastas or no sleep stories. I just like I I don't have any like I just it's like very basic things. It's just basic kind of creepy pasta aesthetic, indie horror, video games get me. Um, specific like the creepy dolls and stuff get me really easily. I have the same feeling about horror hipsters, but it's about cosmic horror and alternates. Ugh. Oh wow, you brought me worms? That's so cool. Thanks, Miku. Everyone tell Miku she did a good job. Good job, Miku. You're so powerful. She's delivered us worms. Do you accept her worm? Good job, kitty. Thank you. They say good job. Everyone's saying good job. Do you want to come over and talk to everybody? Miku. No, she's back to hunting worms. She's back to that grind. She's on that worm hunter grind. Oh, hi. Hi, baby. Hi. Will you come over? No, don't be weird. Don't be... I have a worm. I'll give you one. I have them in the baggie. Oh, worm. Come here. I will give it to you. I'll give you this worm if you come say hi to chat. Come here. Come here. I'll give you the worm. I got her. I got her, guys. Hey, hi. You gonna say hi? Oh my god. Oh. Say hi. Go into the microphone. No? We're being quiet tonight. She's giving you guys a head bump. Oh, we're purring. We have a blast with the Polaroid film. Worm delivery. Oh, we got a tiny little Myrrh. Oh my goodness. Oh, she's just purring. She's just having a good time. She usually screams a bunch. She's very happy to see you guys. Oh my goodness. Oh, you like attention? I can't draw like this, though. Calico Scourge. I like left-right game a lot. It felt like reading a classic short horror adventure story. Yeah, I think there's a difference between like horror things I like and then things that scare me, I guess. Like, I don't think a horror has to scare me to be horror or good. Sorry, I gotta kiss my cat. You say hi? Oh, stop making the cutest little tiny noises. You're such a weirdo. You're such a weirdo. Little freak. I'm sorry, my cat is here. You gotta say stuff. You always have stuff to say, Miku. Miku, say things. Say words. Communicate. Use your voice. Use your voice. Only you can. Oh, stop it. Stop being so gosh dang cute. Why? Wait, what's this? What do you got? A seed pod? Why are you covering seeds? Miku's shy on the mic? She is. Oh my god, okay. Butt out of my face. Butt out of my face, please. Thank you. Okay. We'll try and draw with you on my lap. Okay. I know it's crazy, isn't it? When I put the pencil there, oh, you tracking it. She just wants to purr. She just wants love, guys. She gotta rest her voice for all the concerts she does. Right? Katsune Miku? Yeah. She's so cuddly right now. Oh my god. You're so weird right now. You guys usually don't even hang out with me anymore. This is so uncomfortable. Don't put your paw like that. You're gonna fall. You're falling. You're falling. You're gonna fall off. You're falling. Your butt is hanging off the edge. You do not claw me to scramble up again. Hi, I am also reading chat, so if you don't worry, I am aware of everybody. Hi. I can take care of all of you guys. You're so silly. You're just a silly girl. Do not do that. She's just very interested in the Apple Pencil. Calico Hecking Scourge. My iPad is so hot. I don't know what that is about. Do not headbutt that, please. What are we doing? Miku is so fat. She's just the fattest cat. She's flicking her tail. She doesn't like me saying that about her. I'm sorry. Well, maybe you shouldn't be a thief. Don't be upset that you're here. Okay. Okay. All right. Can we leave? Thank you. I promised a worm. I don't know where it went. Sorry. I don't know where the worm went. Here, I'll give you another one. That's the sound of a worm. There you go. It's all yours. Okay. Cat gone. Yeah, you found it. Good job. She harassed me. Don't sneeze on me, please. What's the current worm count in the household? 60. We have 60 worms. We have 60, and there's 20 that have not been released. No, I'm not letting you have the other 20. She's pawing at the worm drawer. Release the worms. See, your problem is even if I gave you more, you wouldn't be happy. Because you'd forever think that there's still worms in there, but there wouldn't be. They're really cheap. They're like 20 cents a piece or something. I don't know. I wish I could get like. Oh yeah. Now you want to say things now? Do you want to say things to people? Do you have anything to say for yourself? Are you gonna run upstairs? She doesn't want me to do comics. Oh! Thank you. Well. Well. She threw my iPod off. She's very anti-art. Okay. Focus, focus. I can cuddle my cat later. You gonna go harass Malthy now? Very cool. Just gonna go bug the other cat. What were we even talking about? We were talking about horror. Before I got so rudely interrupted. Oh, we're almost at a magpie scene. Dennis about to get got. Get got, Dennis? Yes, exactly. I wonder if we'll get to that point by the end of the stream. Who knows? We'll have to see. Okay. Oh, so many hands. Let's outline them all. So much hands. My god, Ursula. She's flexing on us with these hands. Hand flex. That's on my music sheets. The Deku Palace from Majora's Mask. I've been doing a lot of Majora's Mask music. Ba, 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 ba. That's Lost Woods, though. Da, 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 da. Okay. How many more days until... Oh, it's quite a few weeks, isn't it? Because we're on number 6, so 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 weeks? 5 weeks. Did I do all of these? Have I... Yeah, okay, it's all of those ones. 5 weeks. Still a while, so it's 5 weeks. 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 weeks. Oh my god, that's a long time. It's a long time before Dennis and Chris gonna kiss. It might pick up. Like, I might make the updates bigger later. If I start getting a backlog. If I start getting new pages done, I might start moving faster with catching up with the color comic, but it really will depend. Really will depend on if we catch up, because I don't want to fall behind or anything. I don't want to go on hiatus. So burning through my buffer isn't a great plan. I gotta stave off the desire to post the newest stuff. It's so hard. Keeping a buffer is hard just for that reason alone. You gotta like drip feed it. You get a lot better engagement that way, but ugh. People are yelling outside my window. That's cool. Whatever. Oh. Hello. Hello, Peppermint Fox. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Hope that all is well. Ugh. Okay, so if it's 2 pages a week and I have 400 pages, that's 200 weeks. So that's 4 years. I have a 4-year buffer. I can decide whether or not I want to burn at whatever point I want to burn through it. I guess it's just a matter, like, I could just get everything done in the background, couldn't I? That's crazy. Wish 9 Point had a 4-year buffer, my god. Can you guys imagine that? 4 years of buffer for your comic? Could never be me. Except it is me. What the hell? What the hell? I have to finish Magpie because my friend's daughter wants to know how it ends. They're always asking their mom if we're working on the next volume. I can't disappoint her. I had like years worth of buffer, but the scene was long and boring, so I got impatient and posted it as fast as I could. Yeah. It takes me 4 years to make one page. I wish I had a 4-year buffer. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's hard to say like when it'll be a good idea to like work on new Magpie pages, you know? Like my goal is hopefully to not have to wait 4 years to get to new pages for people, but it really depends on like the state of like the new buffer. And I guess like I'll just have to release Black and White as like in book form so people can still get it. The true fans. The real ones. I hope it's good. I hope people like it. When they get to the end. If they get to the end, I hope it lives up to it. Hey Fanch, what's up, girly? I haven't really gotten to the new end, so I don't even know if I like it yet. If Ursula likes it, I know that someone else will, so that's all that matters. Oh, I love this scene. This scene's a good one. Just let Dylan have 2 dads. my pen has died. My pencil is dead, guys. Oh no. Ugh. Well, I guess it is 12:03. I guess it is a fine time to end, considering my pencil is dead. But I love this scene. Oh, maybe it's been hot because I'm working on such giant pages. My god. We get the Star Eater. My favorite Elder God. Without a heart. They don't have emotions or dreams. They can't do anything. The star monster borrowed my friend's heart. Miss Magpie's words. But if your mom told the monster to go away, wish for them. Time to resort to finger painting? I often do. How do you make it go away? How? You just... I love the little tap. It's so cute. Dennis is a real one. But he gonna get got. Here he is getting got. Oh. You hecked up there, Dennis. Now I'm just like looking at the stuff so that I know what I'm writing later. Dennis is its name. Magpie is so sassy. She's just the sassiest little elder god. Sass, sass, sass. She's such a diva. You kind of have to sass people when you have big sassy talons. That's true. It's like when you have like those like acrylic nails like that. That's Magpie. Dreamed of. Interesting. Intriguing. This is the one panel. She's having a real one right now. This reminds me of like you know, in Pretty Mouth where there's just like the witch staring at like Evan. It's just like one of those panels where I'm just like, no one comments on the what they're seeing here. I'm like, okay, whatever. We're all just like Trixie. We're like, oh my god, Amanda's a child? Adorable. Hee hee hee. She's so cute and little. She also has such long hair as a kid. Oh. Whoa. Does it say how old she is there? Ursula's bad at well, she's better now, but she was pretty bad at making kids kind of look a certain age. So I'm just wondering if it is mentioned. I don't think it is mentioned. Huh. It's fair. A classic. Oh, Sandra. We love Sandra. We Sandra. Am I right, guys? uh, my goodness. Right, I was leaving. Ursula's awake. Why is Ursula awake? Mysterious. Yeah, I think I should go, honestly, because my thing is I have a Sandra, but she's not a Standra. Oh no. She's not to be Standred. Oh no, no, no. Sandra was okay. See, like that's the stuff. I think like all like the domestic violence and stuff in Magpie is pretty messed up compared to Pretty Mouth. There's no beat up children in Pretty Mouth. Is there beat up children in Pretty Mouth? Oh, I guess there is like the girl who gets her face ripped off. She is a child, isn't she? Okay. I guess point stands. Hmm. There's also like a bunch of like suicide in Magpie too. Or at least like Trixie's mom, right? There's like that implication. I like how you forget how messed up your comics are. Yeah. Well, it was Kairos that was saying that like Pretty Mouth is more messed up, right? But I think I don't know. Magpie's pretty bad. Even the stuff that we've gotten to right now, right? Amy's boyfriend. Oh right, Amy getting her face blown off. I don't know. Oh, speaking of, we had that whole thing the other day, where we couldn't just, where like the shirt color, but if we go back, if we go back, this panel, which I messed up this page, but her shirt changes color back. So Amy is the one in the white shirt. There you go. We were able to figure out which one was Amy. Cause she's the one whose brain doesn't explode. It's just her jaw. She just loses her jaw. Because Magpie is a bad time. I lost the bet. Yeah. Yeah, Sammy was in the black shirt, Amy was in the white shirt. Or whatever color I decide to make that shirt. Are you gonna steal my spot? Are you seriously gonna steal my spot? I'm totally imminently ending stream and you're just taking my spot on the couch. You're getting your dumb little dog butt all over it. Ugh. Ugh. Now I can't end. The dog stole my chair. Yeah. We haven't even gotten to the one scene that Ursula was working on forever ago with the whole Dennis thing. It's my boy. I can. Which is the gayest? I would, in order of gayness, what is the gayest? The least gay is 9 Point. I think 9 Point is the least gay. There is gay, but I don't think it's the gayest, you know? Pretty Mouth? Pretty gay. I think Sovereign is second least gay. Pretty Mouth is maybe third, because Pretty Mouth just has the one couple. I guess it has like Ira as well. Just gonna straight up lie and say Sovereign is the gayest. Sovereign has a gay character. Has a gay ship in it. The pirate ship is gay. There's Edvard and Percy, but that's it. I guess we got Zoltar, the most asexual man. And asexuality is the gayest. Yeah, but in Pretty Mouth, the end ship is like Ramona Rizzo, which is a pretty gay ship, but not as gay as I'd like. You know, it's just two bis being gay, being het passing or whatever. So there's a high quantity, there's a high concentration of gay in Pretty Mouth. Same with Magpie. Magpie's pretty gay. Sovereign has Barrel Guy, best character that everyone loves. That's true. I think Pretty Mouth. I think Magpie is third. I think Pretty Mouth is gayer than Magpie is. I think that because the percentage of gays, I feel like there's more straight people in Magpie. Like, straight people exist. There's a lot of comp het. There's a lot of het. That's like the whole, like, there's a lot of parents, you know? Whereas Pretty Mouth, I'm pretty sure, like, 90% gay. So I would say that it's Magpie and then Pretty Mouth. And then I think Avo is the gayest. And I think Avo is the gayest because Julia is the gayest woman to ever exist. She's just so gay. And the 1920s is pretty gay, you know? Yeah, I think it's the gayest. It doesn't it has like two lesbian power couples, I guess, which is pretty gay. Um it has a trans main character, pretty gay. Uh Lul is straight, I guess. I don't know. Maybe. But he's also pretty gay, you know? I'm gay for him. Pretty much, yeah. 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 Avo is just Juliet alone carries it. Trying to think if there's other gay characters in Avo. Oh, Avo has a whole Oh wait, that's spoilers. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I can't spoil it for you. I'll spoil it for you. Avo like 2, there's like a whole gay scene with a gay bar. What are they called? Pansy parties or whatever? Pansy pageants? I don't know. There's like a drag bar, and that is incredibly gay. And like, maybe it's just because like, maybe it's the thing is like Pretty Mouth has so much homophobia. You know, Magpie and Pretty Mouth have some homophobia that really counters the gay, whereas like Avo just gets to be pure joyous gay. You know, maybe that's part of it. I think that might be the gay. Like she's got some internalized homophobia, but like even then in the Avo world, like gayness isn't like that taboo. It's just um Juliet's parents, right? Juliet. Yeah. Yeah. There's more variety of gays too. We don't really have Wait, we do. There is other gays I can't mention. I will just say that it's 100% gay. That's all the way down. Um the gayest. I'm sorry. I'm going to stop. I'm no longer even waiting for my pen to charge. All right. It was nice to talk to you guys. Thank you for listening to this. I will see you guys tomorrow probably. And yeah, you better see me tomorrow because it's the last day I stream this week. And then it's Pushu, goodbye. All right. What button do I have to hit to go away? Is it this one? Yeah, that one. All right, I'm gonna like slowly like make the music louder, and it's gonna go like what? Though it's in the middle of a song that's clearly not big. Okay, we're gonna